President Obama came to this country some time ago, he said we should allow our institutions to work. What do we see now? I think we just forgotten that this incident happened to Nyantechi some time ago, went to the same Tamale, and then went to a backdoor, and he was elected. Where is Nyantechi now? Later on, he was ousted by Ghana football, by FIFA. So our people must think twice. What happened today was a very bad. It looks as if there are no laws in this country.
I see. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it looks as if we don't have laws in this country. The question I'm asking this evening is that, is the government of Ghana supporting these GFA elections? Because government of Ghana is in charge of all the institutions. Police, military are under the government. And if the government should supervise all these things for them to go ahead, ignore the injunction, and then go ahead for these elections, that means they have a support from the government.
No, but I'm not quite sure. But because I'm not sure the court granted the injunction. What we know is that there was an injunction application. And even if there was an injunction properly so-called placed on the process, I'm not sure what the government can do. There are parties involved. The parties can trigger the appropriate processes for contempt of court, and that should happen. And the GFA is just an association of clubs and people who have a constitution, have statutes, everything, and they run themselves. If a private person or an individual, a member of the association, feels that the association is doing something wrong, they have a right to go to court to seek redress, which some people, we understand, Kim Faisal and GFA were doing. So I'm not sure how government involvement comes in.
But do you know that Ghana Football Association has been registered with registered general departments as a private limited liability? So we are under the Constitution of Ghana.
Yes, so are other companies as well.
Yes, that's how it is. So the question one must ask is that if I say the government is supporting, I have a way of saying that because in case of Alhaji Grusa issue, the injunction case is at court, and the court has ordered that the hearing is coming on the 12th. Is it not true?
Yes, it is.
Yes, and the GFA is aware. This thing is in court. The GFA has agreed. Both parties have agreed. They've been in court for, I think, twice or something like that. So they know the court is coming on the 12th. So why did they go ahead? Why did this institution doesn't work? Where is the Minister of Youth and Sports? Who is representing the government?
I see. But of course, so again, the parties or the aggrieved party can go to court and cite them for contempt because, I mean, they have notice of the injunction application. And so
after election, after doing the wrong thing, then they go to court.
Yeah, but that's why the laws are there, so that the courts are able to overturn or they are able to cancel the election. The court is able to do that once the case against the election is made.
But we should have, if we are in a good country, we should have put a stop to it.
It's only the court that could put a stop to it, and the court, nobody went to court to ask to put a stop to it. There was an injunction application filed, but that hadn't been held or heard, and they have gone ahead to do it. So if there's anything at all, that'll be dealt with in court. I'm not sure the door is shut.
What about Alhaji Gruse's own, which is coming on the 12th?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, but the GFA went to court, and they were told the case will be heard on the 12th. And then they went ahead for the elections and on the 5th.
So you obviously have a problem with how the election was conducted. But the other point is that it appears the people we call the football people, don't see any problem. We are standing outside seeing problems, but they are in it. They are running the place. They don't see any problem. So they overwhelmingly voted for Kurt Okraku, 117. Only 2 people voted against. If they were not happy with his performance, I'm sure they would have rejected him. But they didn't. They overwhelmingly endorsed him. So what is our problem then?
Who are those football people? In 1975, we were football people. And now where are we? They also go out tomorrow. And say football people. People have been there before. Nana Blue Butler, you name them. So they are just passing by. So they can't claim that they are football people. We have 38 billion Ghanaians. And if only these people are deciding for us, as taxpayers, we sit down, $25 billion are released to these people. They take some to Cameroon, from Cameroon to, how do we call it, Qatar. We are the taxpayers. So we have every right to make some challenges. What is going on? Very bad.
Very well. How about the other point about the elections onto the Premier League Executive Committee? So we have James Kwesi Appiah, winning to be one of those people on the committee and a few other persons. But the other point is that Kwesi Appiah is the national coach or national team coach of Sudan. People have said that given that he's not in Ghana, it will be difficult for him to deliver or function properly and be effective on the committee. What do you think about that?
That's why I always say that Ghana football is kaput. If Kwesi Appiah and the rest are going to run Ghana football now, then where are we heading towards? It's Kwesi Appiah with his demeanor. These people are going to run Ghana football. Then where are we heading towards?
But what's wrong with Kwesi Appiah's demeanor? Former national team coach, qualified Ghana to the World Cup and all of that. He obviously has experience. What has his demeanor done?
You are talking about different area, coaching, and then going to be an ESCO member to administer football in this country. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody has his area. That's why I said that.
I see. How about other persons like Tony Obin also being ousted from the ESCO? Is that a surprise to you? Did it come as a surprise to you?
That area, they are doing their own thing. You know how elections go. Nobody votes for free. FOC. Last 4 years, we heard about Boache and the rest. So, to me, I don't believe in elections. This is why I said, this is a concept that came 2005, 2006, that we should vote and manage our own affairs has collapsed Ghana football. The FIFA concept couldn't help Ghana football.
I see. Yes. We just want to thank you so much. Thank you so much for making time to speak to us, Jonathan Abbey, POBI, Veteran Sports Administrator.